I can now go backwards on a checkers board. Let's go.
I can now go backwards in my career. I'm leaving WWE. I'm going to the Indies. Fuck it. I'm going back to my parents' basement. I just came out. Jumps over the top. Look at the far leg off of that. Will that be enough? 1, 2. No, again another kick out from Hudson. I'm afraid someone's gonna clip the comment I made earlier. Like I live in fear that
I'm really feeling it.
Troy, let me clue you in on something. Not a single soul in the entire wrestling business likes yo ass.
It's like it's not a fucking heist, but never mind. I guess let's get in the car.
A heist.
Oh, Jesus!
Hey, yo, King, your whip is whack.
Yo, you fucking hit my shit.
Yo, your whip is whack.
I know you did not just ram into his shit at 120 an hour.
Off and then hit me with the yo
Oh my
whip is
God.
whack.
Wait, no. I think Jeremy.
I know you did not just slam into this man's car at 100. I know you did not just slam into my penetrator. That's it. I'm killing you.
Hey, yo.
There, Jim. I'm on my way.
Bro tossed it up with no enthusiasm, no force, no aggression, no nothing. Like, he just casually threw it.
You were getting the smokes. That's the whole reason we raided that damn place.
Like, out of everything? Didn't even look like he broke a fucking sweat, just casually tossed it in the air. It's like, I know they're remote controlled, but come on, man. Phantom touches KO's beard as they exploded with emotion for their tag team. Jesus fucking Christ. Might as well make the fan get to a book and get a reward. Stop it with the fucking sounds! This will screech like I've been on mic. Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Emotional damage.
I did not show up.
Uber's here.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest, I'm stuck in a loading screen.
Oh, that's crazy. I'm looking at you right now, like outside.
He just stuck me in a black screen.
Okay, I'm gonna kill you and see if that helps.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
Back down to see Ice Giant's ass shaking in front of me. I'm not gonna complain about it, but that was a sequence of events. Hook at a foreleg after the forearm, kick out at 2. What are y'all got me doing? Somebody's gonna clip that and fucking relook the footage, damn it. Hit by a scare and then hit by ass. Big frog splash from the top, hooks the far leg again. Looking to move up to 4 in the B block, and he does it. I didn't even look at the time for that match. How long did that go?
Here is your winner, the Superstar.
Velvet. Keeping hot on her toes. Both these women know each other very well from the multiple encounters on different E-Freds. Tries to go for a sliding lariat. Misses the mark. Velvet already tries to put a stop on Melissa. But is that Super Rocker Dropper? Wait a minute. Count of 2.
Give me my time back. Hand it over.
Give me my fucking time.
Alright, so if I had a black cup medal, it's still a cup, it's still a fucking cup. I need this cup. Yo!
I'm gonna punch you in the throat.
This is just seeing if I can. Buy a cup.
seeing if you can. That's all.
There's so many ways you can get a cup. I can make you a cup. You can buy a cup. You can literally choose your luck.
I know.
Oh my
Anywhere.
God,
Why?
that's incredible.
Why?
This is amazing.
I know you can buy it. I know you can easily make it out of wood. I'm just saying, if you can make it out of metal,
Oh my.
No, that's not how you make a metal cup. That's not how you make a metal cup. You take and then you hammer it into a shape. You do not melt down into a mold a metal cup. That's not how you make a cup.
I know. I'm just saying, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, in that case, you don't need to even heat it up, bro. You just hammer it. You just take a hammer.
Back out. What is Phantom touches KO's beard as they exploded with emotion for their tag team. Jesus fucking Christ. Might as well make the fanfic into a book and get a reward. Stop it with the fucking sounds! This is almost screech like I've been on mic. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Acknowledge you, Phantom. Thank you, Falcon. Wait! Okay. In all seriousness, you can't tell me that shit wasn't sick, though. Hold on. Can't tell me that shit wasn't sick, though. Hold on. Y'all can't tell me that shit wasn't sick, though. Damn, Cole was shooting with. Okay. Who's scaring you? What's wrong? You can tell me. Go on. Go on.
Stop staring at fucking gas.
Go on. Let me try to rearrange myself. But yeah, once again, thank you all for watching. It is really appreciated. I really do mean this. You guys are awesome to have around. I'm clip that now because I'm not gonna say that shit later when you guys start reminding me of every wrestler I don't like fighting and then try to put me in a team with them. You're not gonna hear it after that. This is the one time. But yeah, I really do mean to thank you guys. We got some unfinished business to do. Just need to take care of something real quick.
I was going kind of fast. Alex. Yo, he really did do nothing wrong. I'm literally chilling.
I don't know. He was breathing a bit often.
I didn't say all that. You're just distracted, but you know.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
I never said all that. All I'm saying is you're not the man, so don't mess with those kids.
Nah, bro, I am the man, and I will murder. Hold on, now, wait, take it back. We're just not working like that one time, we'll refrain.
Goes over the top. Look at the far leg off of that. Will that be enough? 1, 2. No, again another kick out from Hudson. I'm afraid someone's gonna clip the comment I made earlier.
When it come to killing these bitches, when it come to spitting these lyrics, when it come to doing big shit, when it come to making these moves, when it come to making this music, when it come to shaking this fruit, when it come to making shit boom, I'm back. Just how you think you gonna level the devil? See how the I get the a hella shine, your life is in peril. Go be the hero when you're buried with medals and rose petals while the dirt on you settle. The open coffin had your head in a fraction. Red dot hit your wig with a decimal. Milkman, I'm feeding a bit. I might hit up your bitch with some breakfast. Talking that big talk, but you come around and I ain't seeing you flexing. You in the jungle now, this the Amazon.
Alright, so the game just crashed and took several things with it. I'm gonna need a little bit more time, because what the fuck? Yeah, that's no problem.
I am your father.
How you doing, Tox? Also, I might be a little bit lower energy for this stream, this episode, just because over the last, I want to say like 4 or 5 days, I've been dealing with back-to-back nasty ass migraines. Like, I've inadvertently at this point turned my room into an echo chamber with like no light and no sound for hours at a time to try not to have my head explode. I'm good now. Earlier I had a nasty migraine that made me nauseous as shit, but now I'm good. I ate a little bit before stream, so I'm not 100%. I want to say I'm somewhere around like 70 to 80. You have any ibuprofen? Yeah, I already took some a few hours ago. So like I said, I'm not 100%. I'm more like 70 to 80. Like I'm all right, but I may be a little less loud. I doubt it'll be much, just because at some point I'm probably gonna forget that I'm rocking like 70 to 80% off of ibuprofen and everything else. Taking a hot shower. I've eaten ibuprofen, took a hot shower. There is a humidifier that is set in the corner of the room on low, and also the heater in my room, I turned it down in case the fluctuation in heat between the inside and the outside might have been causing it. So I'm monitoring everything as well as I can. Right now I am good. I'm not nauseous. I'm not dizzy. I don't feel like throwing up. If at a certain point during the stream it does come up, I'll be sure to let you guys know. But for now, I'm okay. I'm just hoping 2K doesn't crash again. Because like there's a reason my model isn't showing up on screen right now, and that's just because like I have some small new stuff set up. And it's weird. What's up? I'm doing all right. Last few days have been pretty shitty when it comes to migraines, but I've been surviving. I've been surviving. I should be all right now though. Like everything now is like it's good, it's set. I don't feel like absolute shit. I'm like 75 to 80%. It's not too terrible. What's going on, Red? I forgot to turn off the fucking announcers. I know I was forgetting something. Not much. That's cool. Also, my model might be a little bit more janky this stream because I am wearing blue light glasses during the stream. Usually I don't wear them on stream or during the stream, but yeah, after having my brain blown out the back of my skull, holy shit. Red, what the fuck?
Yeah, boy.
He's been demanding this match for quite some time.
You've also killed out. Also dropping a Jesus. Linger, Tox, Boo, Falcon, Guys, Slayer, War Turtle, Vintage, Vicore, and Nova. Jesus fucking Christ. Make sure to thank Red for that. What the fuck?
Weighing in at 158 pounds.
Yeah, I've had times where I just had migraine headaches due to my allergies, even when I take my allergy meds. Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. Red, thank you. Fuck. Just started the damn episode. I mean, I guess it's technically Thanksgiving episode, just because I realized like pretty late that the normal schedule episode was gonna be on Thanksgiving, so I decided to just do it early.
Yeah, boy.
And Dicey, make sure to thank Red for that, and we've hit.
Yeah, boy.
That's level 3 completed. Fuck.
And from Asgard, weighing in at 423 pounds.
Jesus Christ, man.
For this superstar, there's no strategy too dangerous, no move too wild.
I guess I'll just pop up here now. How you guys doing? Jesus.
Yeah, boy.
If there's one thing I can't endorse, it's
Also, if you're curious, I'm allergic to basically just the entirety of the outside. Damn.
figure out how to do things the right way.
Yeah, boy.
Red, thank you for the raid. Raid? The fucking gift sub barrage. Jesus. Also, I did mention earlier, if my model seems like a little bit weird or like a little bit off, I'm using a new program for it. Should work.
Here we go, guys.
Expect more in the future. For the love of God.
And from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 326 pounds. You know, this person takes some pride in their work, but who can blame them? Few are as gifted in the ring as this performer. Wow, you are laying it on thick, Saxon.
All right, 1 of 11 matches set for tonight. Actually, I should have. I just heard the word bet, and that reminded me that I never made bets for this. Hold up. If I can do it fast enough. It's a bit weird. Hold on. Let me see if I can adjust these settings, maybe make it a little less strenuous. I feel like it's taking up a little bit. It's a little bit slower. Did you know the promo I posted? I saw it earlier before stream. I did like the story you were telling there. I did like it. Okay, so if you turn this down, resolution is more chill.
He said he'll be making a statement in this match tonight.
Set it to this. No, okay, wait, I hit a button. Hold on. There we go. It's a little bit too choppy, so let's leave it at 60 and 4 minutes in the ring. So already, I think we could agree about one thing with this match: a lot of meat. I'm not gonna rephrase that. I refuse to rephrase that. I know what I said, and I have no shame in it. Hudson, Jotun, and let's have that going for 10. All right, bets are now up. You guys can take your bets to see who's gonna win. Whew. You know, it's gonna suck having to remake the arena and titles in 2K25. It is. It is. It really is. It's gonna suck big time. Wait a minute. I stacked no and a kick out of one. Malosi. I think he just reversed the. I think he reversed a power slam into one of his own. Hype trade is over, but holy shit. Fucking level 4 hype train. Pollo just drove Hudson down high on his neck, and now Jotun tossing Malosi to the outside of the ring. Beating him, using the ropes to hold him up. It's been my first few days. Oh. Sorry. I feel like my first few days of 2K25 is just going to be in and out of the creation suite, making everything just right. Yeah, same. Look at a far leg on Jotun. Kick out a 1 from Jotun. Oh, yeah. Kick. You know what? Let me just move on. Sunset flip powerbomb. And Melosi spikes the chicken. We got 1. That's 2. And a kick out of 2. Okay, so raising my voice is a little bit difficult. It does slightly upset my stomach. So I'm gonna be a bit quieter. I'm still figuring out my limits. Almost a 3, but a kick out from Pollo. Still in this. Oof. Also, like I said, tracking might be a little bit weird. You know what happens if I take this off? If I was to move like this. Okay, someone's getting hit with a Slim Jim. It doesn't really change. I think it's just the program itself. Yeah, it is not good looking. Second place to something else. Turn that off. Even any matches? Yeah. I relate to that a little bit too hard, I'm gonna be honest. Let me turn this off. It's a little bit jagged, but ultimately I think it works better. It's less for this thing to worry about. Going elbow, Irish whip. No, gets countered. Melosi sent straight into the stairs. Hudson was clotheslined by Jotun, and now Pollo landing Jotun face first. Just a brawl on the outside. Jotun just jabbing everybody with a chancla. Undrag. Goes Jotun towards the stairs now. Again, drives him down high on that neck on the outside. No real cushioning. Melosi sends Brock outside. Try to go for a leg lariat, overshot him. Grabs Pollo. So 2 teaming up. Go for a clothesline, shot over the head. And Hudson immediately broke the hockey stick over the Devil Bird. Smash, in the words of Big E, is big meaty men slapping meat. It's 3 big meaty men. And in poultry. Damn. Oh yeah, up and over. Sunset flip powerbomb. Melosi gets in the ring. Jotun and Melosi tying it up. Pollo immediately interrupts. Irish whip sends Melosi to the north side of the ring. Pollo just banging his head against the mat. Hook at far leg. We got 1, we got 2, and a kick out at 2. right into that boot. Oh, wait a minute. 3 big meaty men and the biggest chicken you'll ever see in your life. You know what? Fair. Why would you talk like that in front of an ice giant with a shovel?
I don't want to say he's done, but I can hear the fat lady warming up. Oh, from behind. Oh,
I do need to get up really quick. I need to blow my nose. I will be right back.
quick return to the ring. Counters right into the breadbasket. Chair.
Let me do this really quick. Things might slow down a bit. Can free up some space. Things will work a little bit better.
Cover on Jotun. They got it too.
So obviously we all know about WWE, but where is WWE, WWB, WWC, and WWD?
They all died in the war.
It was a really nasty war. It's a really nasty war. They all got taken out. They died so WWE could run. Parents, don't tell them about their brothers or sisters. It's really a messed up family history when you look into it. Here's my mouse. There it is. There we go. Also, I am slightly wrapped up in a blanket right now. Why? I don't know. I just wanted to. Melossi gets hanged up on the top. Big clothesline from Jotun. Driving the knee into the face of Hudson. It's a fatal four-way dance. The way these work over here in DKW, in case you knew, these are essentially a fatal four-way elimination type of match. If you want to win the match, you gotta pin somebody and not get pinned yourself. Following moonsault counter by Pollo. Now he's just biting the fingers of Melossi. Dylan grabs a This dude tried to take Pollo's head off. Tries to go for the knee. Pollo dodges it, gets into the ring. Doesn't like Hudson taunting. Gets his eggs cracked by Hudson. No one's going for the pin, surprisingly. I think Melossi tried to spike him, but either Melossi or the game realized, yeah, nah, it's a bad idea. Let me just like not do that, and then proceeded to regret it. Melossi hoisting Hudson up. Hudson already bleeding from the face. He drops him into a neck breaker. Oh, caught him. Gets him with a spike. I think it was looking for Hollywood Stud, but got caught in the throat and a kick out of two. Yeah, nah, I can't get loud like that for a long period of time. Those are gonna be short bursts. So what's your thoughts on the new WWE ID thing? What do you mean? I haven't heard about this. Back elbow from Hudson. Wayman kick to the gut. Spikes! The Devil Bird straight into the mat. We got two and a kick out. I saw some people on Twitter complaining about it and saying it was an attempt at monopolizing the business, but to me it seems Hudson's the first one to get eliminated. To me, it seems a bit more like New Japan Dojo because it's a contract where indie wrestlers can be trained by WWE but still work in the indies. I don't know the specifics about it, but from what I'm hearing, I feel like I would need more details about it. Like how does that? Because they can train for WWE or get trained by WWE, but still work the indies. Like, are they restricted to working for certain brands or certain indie promotions that WWE has agreed to work with? Or is it like, are there other factors at play? Damn, chair shot. I don't think so. Yone's been eliminated. Melossi doesn't even waste time. He just goes straight in. I see it. It remains up. Melossi ends up taking the win in this one.
An absolutely thrilling fatal four-way win here tonight. That might have been one of the most entertaining
Found out because apparently a chick who used to work for AEW and has beef with Jericho because some accusation got signed to the program. Honestly, based off of what I can gather from it, or at least what I'm getting from it, it doesn't seem like it's a big, like, company thing. But at the same time, I guess it depends on like the restrictions of it, if there are any. I have to imagine there are, because it's WWE. Like, even though it's going through a renaissance, it's still a business at heart. So there's probably going to be a lot of stuff that I'm not getting, or that could be in the background that I'm just not like privy to. So I could be completely incorrect, but I don't know. It doesn't feel like it's a monopolizing the indies kind of thing. Do I feel like it might have a restriction or two? Probably. Ultimately, I'm gonna have to learn a bit more about it to really have a judgment call on it. Otherwise, I feel like I'm just spitting hot air and rumors, and I feel like that's the worst thing to be spitting at moments like this. Sorry that I am a little bit all over the place. I had to do a lot of stuff today. We'll be alright. I hope. Alright. That's starting up. Eugene and Melosi till Tuno. Winner of that last match. Also, I like how the model, or at least the new system I'm using, allows me to turn more towards my laptop. That is extremely helpful. It doesn't just snap back the moment I turn left or right. You guys can see like when I'm paying attention to shit or when I'm turned. That's a bit nice. So I'm probably gonna have to mess around with it a little bit more to get the exact thing right, because it does feel like it drops frames at certain points. So I have to figure that bit out. As soon as I can figure out the exact resolution that will work flawlessly, then we'll be in business. This feels like every once in a while we kinda start dying. Alright. I had to clap because my brain was starting to clock out of information. Okay, now it's starting to work. Dude, what the fuck was that? Well, just fucking hit the roof and then just had to reset. That's new. do that. First match. And I linked that article about it in Wrestling News Channel on Discord. Thanks. I'll read over that in a bit. Honestly, hold on. I'll probably read over it during the next match entrance. I just need to get the results of that match noted down. As soon as I do that, then we're back in business. That's Morrissey's win. That's lost to you. Lost to you. And it was a loss to you. Alright. Alright. Getting set for the next match. This match, tag team, Ellery and Yuno Rai take on team of Luth Knight and Jotun Queen Mjolnir. Let me take a look at this. Alright, wrestling news. I'm gonna be honest, I see Tony on this. That's already bad news, but that's already bad news. Tony, like, the moment I see Tony Khan reacts, it's like, ah, boy, alright. This is case. This ain't gonna help nobody. Half the time, I don't even think this dude should be making public statements about shit if it's not AEW. Like, good lord. I forgot to turn off the announcers again. Fuck.
The following contest is a tag team match.
Saigon chimed in on a new WID program. WID program could drastically shift the landscape of indie wrestling, providing more structured opportunities for up-and-coming wrestlers to gain recognition and potentially secure contracts for WWE. It's interesting. I don't really know how it's going to work. I understand it's some kind of first night refusal aspect. We haven't come up where it's been a conflict yet. I do think it's going to affect the independent scene in some ways. We've had a really good experience over here with the years of bringing in young wrestlers through pandemics. The best place for independent wrestlers to get work was AEW, and on AEW Dark and Elevation. The women and men, so many great wrestlers worked their way up to independence. We signed big free agents and have a lot of homegrown day one people. It's a great mix, more or less. We keep signing great talent off the independents. I do think it's a different mechanism. It's something to keep an eye on. It hasn't created major conflicts or anything yet, but I imagine it'll definitely influence the independent wrestling scene. It's definitely something to keep an eye on. Generally, yeah. I feel, I don't know. It doesn't feel like it's a massive, like, I don't know. How do I explain this? I feel like ultimately Khan's right about one thing. It's a wait and see development. I don't think that it's gonna be insane, like thousands of people are just gonna have like contracts already in place, and they're gonna be essentially pre-ordering a bunch of people. But it's like, what I gather, it's more of a, if you sign with this program, will help train you and spotlight you while you work in the indies, which maybe I'm misunderstanding the dojo, but that sounds pretty similar to the dojo. For the New Japan dojo, I think, if I remember right, the concept of that was pretty much just they trained you and you were doing like young lion work. Eventually you'd be sent on an excursion, but you'd be pretty much working directly for New Japan. That's how that worked. So this is more like, feels more like a tutoring kind of thing, where it's like, wait, we'll teach you what you know. I'm not sure if it's like, we'll teach you, but you have to promise to like sign here for a bit of time. I'm not sure, because it feels weird to have like, because it feels weird if it was just like a, oh yeah, we'll pick you up from this random place and train you while you're still doing your own thing for nothing in return. That feels weird. So like my brain is kind of phrasing it as like this weird little like pre-order, if that makes sense. Like, we'll teach you everything we can, like how to wrestle and everything on our style, so eventually you'll come to NXT. That's what it feels like. It feels like there had to be something else there. I don't know. Like, there's definitely gonna be something more to it. I just don't know the full like aspects of it. Feel like its intention is a development of NXT. Kinda. It does kind of feel like that, maybe. Because yeah, you're still allowed to work indie events while you're, you know, like training with them, but ultimately they're not training you for free. Like, so there has to be something they're getting out of it. So maybe like just building up some indie talents for NXT, like a developmental kind of thing, like you said, probably. Ultimately, it's development. We need, like, eventually more information will come out. But as of right now, I can only assume. You know, Ryan and Ellery teaming up to take on Lilith Knight, and my brain just stopped working. And Mjolnir. If I remember right, not the first time Yuno Arai and Ellery have teamed up to a bit of a tag team history, if I could remember. Yuno rolls to the outside. Lilith not wasting any time, goes directly after Ellery. Drops her back first on the apron. Looks like Yuno said, fuck it, if you're gonna take out my partner, no. It's Lilith. Yells Mjolnir halfway out, now picks the leg. Overhead shot, Yuno rolls out of the way, cut back into the collar and elbow. Irish whip sends her to the corner. Shoulder tackle, tried to reach for the legs, but a kick from Yuno backs Lilith up. Now sling blade from Arai. Lilith gets right back up to her feet, gets caught again by Arai, taken down by the head. Sounds over. Guess they sign people that are intrigued by it and let them work alongside the program, and if they like what they see, they can offer an NXT contract. Maybe. Maybe.
set right into the corner. Nowhere to go, being victimized by those Muay Thai knee strikes. Every strike more devastating than the last. Reversal.
Wait a minute, try to go in for a stomp, does Ellery, but Lilith. Kick to the back, and now picks the leg, goes right back towards the top. Super kick connects. Ellery getting right back up to her feet, but Lilith again with that headbutt.
And she'll make the tag.
Now tags Mjolnir in. Got caught with a running knee.
Foot to the lower back. Oh, stop. Jeez. You want to control the tempo. You want to dictate the
On elbow, Irish whip from Ellery. No, gets reversed by Mjolnir. Sends her back into her own corner. Now laying hands on her. Trading shots. Each shot going towards a different person. Now grabbing Yudo and slamming her face first into the mat. Gets caught with another knee strike though. Which if so kind of reminds me of child company mechanic and wrestling promotion management games like TEW, where you can sign talents to your child company who functions as a developmental while being its own promotion. Then you can call them up. Yeah. I mean, with how they've been making NXT seem, it has seemed more like a third roster. But at the same time, I'm not sure if like I'm not sure if running another like developmental under a different name is what you need. Like NXT was, even though NXT was good enough to be its own brand, it was seen as like the WWE developmental. You went there to learn WWE style specifically. And I get it if it's like making, oh! Ellery took off and Lilith, while rolling back into the ring, the tope caught Mjolnir. Ellery meets Lilith with that knee strike again. Both tag members of these two just out on the floor. Well, they're brawling on the outside. NXT becomes less developmental and more of a third brand, then this new program could just be the new developmental. Maybe that's the aim. Maybe, but I don't know. Like NXT has been growing in popularity more recently, seeing as it has its like own channel. It's pretty much had its fan base pretty much established. I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like they could try with the third brand stuff, but it's gonna take some convincing. I'm just gonna say that. Ultimately, I like what I see on NXT, but it'll take some time. The women's division over there is stacked, but there's a few things they need to, I feel like they need to readjust a little bit.
Places her right in the corner. Paid it right back with a reversal.
Running big boot from Ellery. Now look at the far leg on Mjolnir. We got one, we got two, and a kick out at 2. I can believe Triple H would want NXT to reach the proper third brand status. Yeah, I could definitely see it, especially with how hard he pushed for Raw, SmackDown, and NXT at that one Survivor Series, which still makes me feel like Survivor Series should be a thing. Like it doesn't need to. Yeah, Survivor Series doesn't need to just. Hello, Trashy. How are you? Tags and Lilith. Lilith stops whatever is looking for there. Drives the head first into the corner. Shoulder tackle. Now, alley-oop bomb. Doesn't go for the pin off of it. No, she can't secure the shoulders. So she's gonna look for a... She's gonna look for a crossface instead, but you know, rolls Lilith on her back and gets the hell out of there. Good, how about you? I'm alright. Still dealing with the aftermath of a few migraines. I took some ibuprofen, had a hot shower, tried to make sure my room wasn't too warm, because there's part of me that felt like maybe it was the heat of my room suddenly dropping when I left my room. Might have been it. Drinking a lot of water. Generally, I'm not trying to shout too much, because every once in a while it feels like something is reaching up from my stomach, and I do not like that. Barely eaten much today, so recovering, but hey, I'm here. We doing all right. Yeah, honestly, I low-key have more interest in an annual third branded Warfare Survivor Games series match than an annual War Games match. Famouser from Yuno ran straight into it, hooking a far leg, but Mjolnir breaks it up before one. Yeah, it does feel like that's the plan, though. The idea of having, like, how do I feel about this? Having a fourth roster that is more developmental focused feels weird. Like, I don't think it's gonna become like a developmental in the fact that NXT was, where it almost doubled as a developmental and an alternate under the same umbrella, if that makes sense. Like I don't imagine the new developmental that they're trying to make or could possibly be making being black and gold NXT. I can't imagine that. I can't imagine that. What I can imagine is if it's like a kind of silent behind the scenes thing where you maybe as a member of it, you take part with certain spots, certain things that happen in the ring, certain like segments you kind of learn from the inside. I can imagine it being something like that. Like, you know how they used to have like indie wrestlers for like backstage segments, the infamous I Just Kick Stan thing where they had Sean Spears way before he became Sean Spears. Something like that. Yeah, I feel like more like this behind the scenes event I'm on. Yeah. Just kind of like, all right, so we know that you guys don't really see the behind the scenes, so while we train you, we're also going to have you kind of participate in the behind the scenes stuff, so we kind of get a return in the fact that not only are we training you, but we also get that little bit of work from you to make up for the training also. It sounds weird to say it like that, but it's like, it's a company at the end of the day. They have to rank in something. Look at a far leg again. Ellery breaks it up this time at one. Breaks herself out of Lilith's grip and gets right back to the ring apron. You know, was trying to go for something, got blocked. Right hand stuns Lilith on the ropes. Tries to go for, I think, a back body drop. Lilith lands on her feet. Ring in the arm. Side Russian leg sweep. They have to get some kind of value out of it. Yeah. So I feel like maybe it's a thing where it's like, yes, we're training you and you're kind of under our ID, but behind the scenes, you're going to be the security guards, you're going to be the extra people in the back going back and forth, maybe interning a little bit. So not only are you seeing the in-ring stuff, but you're also seeing the behind the scenes stuff we need a little bit more help with. Maybe it will be duo into it like that, kind of like an internship. Count of two, and a kick out at two from Lilith. That's how I imagine it working, because that would make sense, at least to me. It makes sense in my head. You're getting more, essentially, for offering to train a bunch of people that aren't guaranteed to enter your brand, mind you. Because remember, they have the ability to work indie shows. So I'm imagining it isn't like you sign this, we train you, you don't go anywhere else. Like, I can't imagine that's the case. Otherwise, why would it be under an... Oh! Super Saiyan stop from Ellery and Lilith out cold, but Yuno choosing to taunt instead of pinning her. Lands a split leg drop. What a drop kick to the chest from Mjolnir. I feel like they may come to regret that decision. Lilith already looking to make Yuno pay for it. Trips a leg, ankle hook. Locked in immediately. Lilith lets her go. Looks like it already weakened the legs. Now Irish Whip sends Yuno off to her corner. I'd imagine probably the IDs would work as like a kind of behind the scenes, we train you, but you also help backstage with segments, stuff like that. Look at the far leg. We got 1, 2. That kick out at 2. Zort, welcome in. How's MEW? I saw you were streaming. Hopefully the show was good. If you haven't already, go give Zorts the Goblin a much appreciated follow.
The goggles, they do nothing. Thank you. How's
It was good. That's good, dude. Alrighty, bro. I'm doing pretty good. I did have a rough go of it the last few days. Migraines are a interesting pattern of motherfuckers to put up with, especially when it seems like a new one hit me every day. I'm not joking. One day, out cold, did not want to leave the house. Next day, I was a little bit fine. Monday, nauseous, but I still managed to force myself to eat, force myself to be all right. Today, thought I was good, then got hit with the nastiest one of them all in the middle of work. So that was, look, I mean it when I, hitting a jackhammer, hold on. Count of 2, no, Mjolnir kicks out. But yeah, I shit you not, at a certain point, because I was trying to muscle through it, I thought, okay, it's gonna hurt for a little bit, but I should be fine. After about 15 minutes, I had to look my boss dead in his eyes and go, yo, I know I've been here when I was sick. I know I was hacking up lungs, still working, but this is bad. I actually need to go home. I feel like someone's taken a chisel to the inside of my brain and there is no opening for me to bleed out of. This is not good. So I went home early, took ibuprofen, a hot shower, and I am fine now. Can't put too much energy into stuff, because yeesh. But yeah. Can't put too much energy, because then it feels like something's rising from my stomach. But right now, I'm good enough to do a show, to call a few matches. Spirit from Ellery! After the Superman punch trapped in the corner, look at the far leg. We got 1, that's 2, and Lilith kicks out to keep this tag match going. But yeah, besides that, I'm doing pretty all right. Thanksgiving's coming up, so hopefully everything will have cleared up by then. Do have the rest of the week off, and I could stay home so I can nurse this as best as I can. And yeah, Lilith forced to tap after that code of silence. I realized I didn't have betting up. God damn it. Fuck. Shit.
Perfect chemistry between these women. I see many more wins in the future for this pairing.
I do need to go in and like turn off commentary, because I'm gonna be honest, hearing voices while I'm trying to form my own thoughts is the most distracting thing in the world. Especially when they're so disjointed from what I'm saying. it's the most pain I've ever felt in my life. Fuck migraines? Agreed. From all I gather and we discussed, I feel like it's a hey, we'll train you while you gather experience on the indies, and in the meantime you can do some filler backstage roles like backstage security, etc. If you impress, we offer you NXT deal. Yeah, it might be that. I hate you know, all my homies hate you know. Fucking like say, hey, don't make it. Don't make me have you face Jonah Carter. Take on the entire roster at the same time. Okay, buddy, you are insane. You are insane. Okay, small little twinge of pain in my temple, but it should be alright. Just can't shout too much from here. Tune it a little bit low. GG to both women in that match. Not a bad tag encounter for both sides. Honestly, it looked like it was going downhill after Lilith suffered that Super Saiyan stomp straight from the top to the back of her head. It's only a matter of time, and then that Code of Silence to capitalize on the already injured Ed. It was a countdown at that point, but still fought to the bitter end. GG. I'm on my Optimus Prime post-revival arc. Nah, you different. You trying to get jumped in that forest. You want something else, buddy. Look at my roster and pick a guy for Toxic to face on the 4th. You want me to pick that? You sure you want me to pick? Yeah, go for it. Okay, my mouse hovered over an icon for Discord, and I thought the game crashed because I saw my fucking screensaver. Oh my god, okay. My screensaver gave me a damn heart attack. My screensaver gave me a damn heart attack. I thought the game crashed. That's not okay. I feel like I need to sue for that. I'm not sure who I'm suing, but somebody's getting sued. That was okay. Alright. Brain is slowing down at a rapid rate. My brain is slowing down at a rapid rate. Right, betting. Betting for this match. Falcon. I put OVS. No. Tell you what, I'll face Phantom in a 20-minute Hell in a Cell Iron Man non-title. Brother, I don't care how many submissions you use. That's a death sentence for you especially. You want people to keep believing you're a god of pro wrestling? Don't try to start Ragnarok early. One and only warning to you. Next match! Falcon goes one-on-one with OBS. Last week, Falcon in a tag match with his brother-in-arms, Bulldozer. Hell of a match those two had against Teddy King and Molosi Talatunu. Both teams getting pushed to the absolute brink. Molosi and Teddy King would end up pulling the win in that match. Falcon now trying to reinstate some momentum after being eliminated from the D1 tournament. Had a damn good shot. Had a damn good run in the tournament. Future champion in this man.
It's scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the league from the future.
Oh, I see Sika versus Phantom 2 Electric Boogaloo. Alright. We ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna talk about that. Frankly, because I cannot remember that.
You know, a number of people
I just remember the concrete. That's all I remember. It was a concrete, and then I remember something about the doc saying I lost a lot of blood. Shit happened. Shit happened that night. I don't like to recall that. Stuff. It doesn't matter if you're God. You need to earn your way to get it right. Now, Devin West earned that too. Fair enough. If I cheer your biggest baddest guy then. From SCW Tag Team Champion. True, actually. Want to see Phantom versus John Cena versus Roman Reigns versus Stone Cold. Yeah, fuck it. I'm free. I don't wrestle with regret. If you don't go into a match with your head held up, ready to win, you're just gonna get pinned. That does remind me, I do have to I will have you face the Tribal Beef Johnny Boa. How have I just noticed OBS and I have the same exact jacket type? He just pulls it like that. Why is he thick? You simply aren't ready for the OBS. I'm telling you. There are many things that are BS about this man. His thickness is just one of them. That shit made no sense. He a meaty boy. He be working. He be putting time in the gym. He eats meat. He builds meat. He be meaty. Man, I'll tap out their entire bloodline. That man is just looking for a fight. Ref rings the bell, and here we go. Ooh, OBS tried to go for the ropes. Falcon just chops the back of his fucking neck. I'll be honest. Nah, if that was me, I'm fighting you. Not even. It's not a match anymore. It's a bout for survival, and you gonna have to survive these hands. Nah. Because if I turn around and I get a hand over the back of my neck, I'm killing whoever I see behind me. Man, women, child, I do not care. It's finna be a genocide. Because that is not okay. Damn, crossbody! Even in death, I will come back to tap out their future generations. This man is on demon timing. Stomp to the arm. So far, Falcon is all over OBS, not giving him any room to breathe. Forgot to turn off the commentators. Tell them run the fade. This man's pulling up to the fucking tribal grounds just to run a fucking fade. This is insane. Quick snap suplex though. OBS looks like he's turning this back in his direction. Strength being a factor in this. Twisting back up to his feet, calling elbow. Hangs him over the top. Right hand. Irish whip sends him off to the ropes. Oh, bit of a collision there. Missed timing. Tries to go for a crossbody. Falcon tried to go for a lariat. Both missed. Irish whip sends OBS to the ropes again. Drop down. Goes behind. Snap German suplex. Hell, throw me in a gauntlet against the Anoa'i's and I'll still take them all on and I'll win. Okay, look, calm down, Sakuna. I'm not sure what timing you on, but you trying to get jumped by Anoa'i's is crazy. I heard you say a lot of crazy shit.
Were you trying to get jumped by Anna Wise? Getting jumped is one thing. You trying to get jumped by Anna Wise. Falcon cutter. Look at her leg. We got one. We got two and a kick out. I'll tap Rikishi out in front of his children and tell him, come and try to do something about it. I dare you. You about to start a whole new problem in the bloodline. We already got Solo going for power. Jacob probably gonna be next. Tucks in the head. Disruptor. I had to keep remembering what signature and what's the finisher. Head of our leg. Count of two again. And another kick out from OBS. Not going anywhere. And she's telling about how you dealt with going to war with a Samoan like Molosi. Eesh. Look, I looked for a killer. I found a killer. He just couldn't pull the trigger before I could. There's nothing more to say about it. Poison Rana. I'd rather set myself on fire while chugging turpentine and getting kicked in the nuts and get jumped by a family of Samoans. Honestly, me and you both, Zorts. Me and you both. You got to be on some actual like seppuku general-esque timing to want that for yourself or your children. Throw me in a shoot fight with Prime Haku. Oh, you trying to meet God early? You think you God? Nah, you gonna meet him early. I'm not sure what you think you on. Also, what's going on, Reaper? I saw you there. I just had to realize the audacity. I just had to realize the audacity that Tox is displaying right now. Also, Zorts, I'm curious. Have you heard about the WWE ID system that they're employing, or like anything more about it? Because like we were talking about it a bit earlier, and we have ideas of what it could be, or what like the full extent of it could be, but we have no real like confirmation. So I'm wondering if you heard any more about it. Hold on, gets hit with the jawbreaker to Falcon. Now OBS whipping Falcon into the corner, hits the insecurity kick. Am I late? Nah, we just had 2 matches. Third one on the card. Look at the far leg. We got 1. We got 2. Kick out of 2. For those who are curious as to why DKW is happening on a Tuesday this week, Thanksgiving on Thursday. First of all, happy Thanksgiving if you do celebrate it. If not, I hope you have a happy few days off of work. Everybody needs some. Yeah, my understanding is a way to help indie talent who aren't quite WWE ready get to the level where they could go to the performance center. Ah, okay. Okay. Happy American Thanksgiving. Thank you, Falcon. Who doesn't celebrate a day off to eat? I mean, most people outside of America. Thanksgiving is kind of exclusively American. Well, not exclusive. There are a few places that do it, but there are more places that don't. Because there were really no pilgrims to pull up to random places on the planet, you know? Well, mine is in October. Oh, walk up to Souls, going no words and head. Falcon! An armbar to finish the match. That's new. I think that's the first time Falcon has actually beaten someone via submission. I don't recall another time he did that. GG, Falcon. That's new. Damn, learning from Bulldozer. It looks like it. Because I never seen you do a submission finish before.
They're on the contract of some sort that won't really affect their indie bookings, but probably has a hard no working for AEW, maybe New Japan. Not 100% sure of the specifics. I can imagine that's probably going to be somewhere in there, because we were discussing earlier that we didn't mention the idea of a no working for AEW New Japan. It's definitely a possibility, considering. But we were thinking that maybe the system would work like while you're learning the WWE style to go to the performance center, you might help out with some like backstage stuff. So like, let's say security guards at certain points in the building, let's say helping out backstage, maybe with catering, maybe with some segments, stuff like that. You know how they already have like some performance center talents already helping with that. Maybe it might be more like, I don't want to call it free labor, but kind of like more hands on deck, I guess, is the more ethical way of framing it. Let's be honest, it's a company, it's more free labor. But we were thinking about it something like that, where while they're training, they might help out with segments and things of that sort. We already have the joke that every security guard that shows up might be a future world champion, so hey. Who knows? It's uncharted territory, really. Fair. Not only will I run the fade with the Anawais, I'll also go to New Japan immediately after. I need to just, I'm gonna pull my blue lights up for this. Tox, are you okay? Like I know you had the 8,000, like the 12,000 stages of grief, but I don't think masochism was one of them. Like I think you might need to see a therapist, hopefully several, you know, just you know, get it settled. Because first of all, you wanted to run a shoot fade with Haku. That was already like ground zero for self-destruction. And then you tried that, and then you wanted to headbutt Solo. You do realize he's gonna have you looking like a Mortal Kombat X-ray, and you're the one who started the shit, right? Like, I don't think you're okay. I legitimately do not think you're okay. I don't, like, you all right, bud? You all right? Look the entirety of Bullet Club in the face and tell him you ain't shit. This man gonna start talking shit to the War Dogs. Yeah, he's lost it. This man gonna start talking shit to the War Dogs. Yep, he's lost it. He's a lost cause. He ain't coming back. His ass is gonna be an example. It's been fun knowing you, dog. It's been fun knowing you. His ass is gonna get put up on a goddamn flagpole as an example. It's gonna be crazy. That is insane. Alright. Let me get the prediction. Falcon had won that match. Legacy will be as the boldest man in wrestling history. The boldest or the dumbest? It depends on if you live to tell the story or if you die halfway through. Wait, he wants to headbutt a Samoan? Yeah. Yeah. He been on something. I don't want to say timing, because even timing knows when to stop. Not only survive, I'll thrive. So like I said, he's being a case today. He's being a case study is the most eloquent way I can frame this, you know, without just straight up calling it what it is, because I feel like somebody gonna get on my ass if I do that. The most elegant way I could say that is he is turning into a case study. Now, whether or not it's in pride, boldness, or just straight up lack of a survival instinct, I don't know. but he will be probably an example of Darwinism. That's the furthest I will go. Next match, betting's already up. Fatal 4-way dance. Darwin Award, pretty much. Can pretty much Darwin Award. Iron sharpens iron. Brother. How do I frame this? You are a stick in the middle of the woods in autumn, trying to fight a wood chipper. The fuck you talking about iron versus iron? That's iron versus a victim. That's Iron Mike versus a victim. I think that's what you meant to type. I don't know if maybe you sent it a little bit too soon. You're not getting sharpened, you're getting shattered.
This woman is ready to fight.
I keep forgetting to mute. I keep forgetting to mute the announcers. Actually, hold on. We're gonna jump through a bunch of these just to iron sharpens your chances of believing in God. Sharpens your chances of meeting him. Alright, so actually, now that I think about it, now that the My Rise is done, there's really no reason to ever turn that back up. I'm gonna pull up to the Anna Wise and tell him I can't go to the Heart Dungeon, so you'll do put him. You know, I really like this. I like this new system. Because y'all can see it when I give you the nastiest of side eyes for shit you say. Like, the emotion in my eyes is on clear display when I look at y'all like this. That's one thing I will definitively give to this new model. Y'all can see the level of bombastic in my side eyes now. Like, y'all can measure this shit out. That's one thing I like about this new model. Y'all can see the amount of side eye I'm giving you at any given moment. And it tracks my eyes impressively well. It's ridiculous. Thoughts on Devin West? Any words? I am drafting up some promos. I just haven't been able to post them because I'm gonna be honest, my body is betraying me. I'll see if I can get them done by tonight, though. I've never seen someone so in love with being shuffled loose the mortal coil in a horrible fashion. It's insane. If nothing else, they're gonna respect me before they bury you. You think getting it? I'm gonna be real, dog. They gonna respect you for the 0.5 seconds you're above the ground. They'll have you under 6 feet on a 5 streak before you forfeit, and you had to try them. It's not okay. We're stepping east, north, and south. Okay, now I wish I said that. Now I wish I said that. That's actually kind of funny. I kind of wish I opened with that. Hold on. That's actually funny. Hold on. Karina Cortez and Anna Marie with Rhea Ripley. All right. Feel free to take. I definitely will. Where's my phone? Where did my phone go? There it is. There we go.
The following is an elimination match. Making her way to the ring from Vega Baja, Puerto Rico, the Princess.
Karina Cortez making her way down to the ring. Karina had an interesting go about it in the D1. Won her first match against Hinoka Ryoga. Proceeded to drop 4 matches after that. So an interesting D1 parallel for her. Now granted, again, we've established this multiple times, she's still learning her ropes. If anything, her match quality's improved a lot throughout the tournament. When taking on Minerva and others, show to be quick on her feet and learning even faster. A match like this, though, it's gonna be put to the test. She has a lot of... Now that I think about it, she has 2 former world champions in different companies in this match. Not only that, well, now the fire's gone off. Not only that, but Isabella Tigress, in all rights of the term, could have made it to the finals. She definitely had a chance. Ended up dropping her last match, leaving her at 4. What? Yo? What you mean, what? Brother! Yo! Yo! Yo, you good? You alright, Trashy? You good, dog? Hey, yo! Whoa! Hey, yo! Yo, 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 yo! Yo! Yo, chill out with that. Chill out with that. Hold on. Wait a minute. Also, I got your news for you. Go ahead. What do you got? Also, I could CM Punk and tell him you're not the best in the world. You're a self-centered asshole in wrestling history. I feel like you just want smoke today. Like, who got you wanting to fight people? Oh! Hey!
And representing the
my boy was getting somewhere. Okay. Shit, I could make a stop to Costco. Let's get some bottles. Hell yeah. Trashy's gotten even more to say me wanted to box the NOI. Okay, I'm not sure about that one, but it's insanity in two directions. Yeah, man, I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy for you, man. Isabella Tigress, Anna Marie, and Karina Cortez on the ring. It only leaves one woman. That belt shouldn't be there. Don't know why they're still carrying that one around.
And from Adelaide, Australia, the WWE Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley.
Said friend zone, but then I think Sunday she was trying to do a joke about being pregnant. Then after she said to me, hey, do you like me? Hey, you like me? I like you. Would you want to go out? I was like, yes. Alright. Hell yeah. I'm happy for you, dude. Took you a while to get there, but hey, you got there in the end. Go live your story, dog. Maybe it's just because my sense of timing is thrown off, but why do these entrances feel a little bit longer every time? Yeah, I'd tell you because you did believe in me in the beginning. Hey. You already... Look, all I'm gonna say, you didn't need me believing in you from the start. You already had it. You were already a genuine dude. It was only a matter of time. I'm telling you. You just needed that little bit of encouragement. That's all I did. The rest of it, it was from you. I'm just happy you got there, man. That's it. Okay, and Karina just got dumped on her head. And Rhea Ripley pulled the meat stick out. My brain had to contemplate that sentence. All right. Meat stick, hey yo. Do you see the Slim Jim in the ring? Everyone's getting snapped. Rhea's really having a hard time coping with the fact that she didn't have top down. Side note, I have to say, base this out of character stuff, Dominic seems like a fantastic person. Oh yeah. Yeah, Dominic is honestly a really cool dude. I've heard several stories about him like really like just sticking his neck out to be a good person. Big meat for the ladies. I mean, hey. If they want the match to be meaty, what can I say? I don't even know what happened there. But seeing that exchange between Anna and Karina made me think if there was ever a move that could catch someone mid-air into a double stomp, that would be awesome. The far leg, count of two already. A kick out of two by his. Okay, I'll shovel it. You did not need a hit. Okay, wait. You got hit with a shovel and a super kick, and you just start hitting the Guerrero? Karina, hold on. We need to talk about that. Okay, snap, crackled, and popped. Going up over the top. Karina. Hey, what's going on, Talk? Karina setting the tone in the ring. Why is everyone trying to kill her? I have no idea. But with seeing how dominant she was in the ring,
I can kind of understand why they needed to focus on her. Big boot in the corner. Try to grab her for a blockbuster. Came up short. Is Anna taller than Rhea? Anna is taller than Rhea. Wait a minute. I didn't realize Anna was taller than Rhea. I never noticed that before. I still remember reading a story where a security guy said Dom was done for the day and the line was empty, and Dom went, "What the fuck? No, I'm not." Did a photo with a fan. Yeah. Sounds so happy when I came around dropping the pipe. Pause first. Just pause. Yo. We gonna have to talk about that one. Like, y'all quoting me. This man over here dropping some shit like that midstream. Hold on. Like, that's your entrance? Like, that's your... Did she just throw a hockey stick at Rhea? Okay, well, there's the high roundhouse. Wild as hell. Karina running in. Nothing happens. Isabella's going off on Anna. I love how I'm dropping good news and Taka's just bringing naughty stuff. It's his signature, you know. Everybody's got their own. I just judge him a lot more harshly for it. Because I can. Simply because I can. There is no reason. I feel like if there's ever a point where I deliberately like compliment talk instead of shit talking him, that's how you know I've been replaced by a Wendigo or a skin crawler or whatever. Just don't listen to whatever I say that day. I'm delusional. I mean this when I say it. I always shit talk to Karina. Bro, I didn't even mean to say it like that, but you said it. I don't know how to tell you. Gotta tell, and I can't get again from Karina. I'm just saying, you ain't mean to. But you typed it up. Like, I'm just like, hey, them the rules, dog. I ain't write them. Hey, what's going on, Dizzle? Actually, let me give a few shout outs. I know I shout out Zorts earlier. Let me shout out Zor.
What is happening here?
Oh! Let me shout out Tak.
Is that it?
Personal now.
Let me shout out.
And look at this.
I think Trashy was also here.
Could be looking for
He's still here.
the last ride. Goes for the pin.
Is anybody
1,
missed?
2, and Rollins kicks out.
Look
at this. Look at this.
Falsely claiming brutality. I'm the real deal.
The Taker kicks out.
That's beef. Is there anyone else I'm missing? Shout out Zords. Shout out Trashy. Shout out Falcon. Shout out Dazul. I think that's everyone.
Misses the follow-up again to the corner, but
Why did Taker kill Rollins?
Well, most things. Again,
Okay, I think I shouted out everybody who streams. At least who I know streams.
Now she flips her over and
yeah. Rhea, frog splash from the top rope, hooking a far leg, trying to get rid of Anna. A kick out from Anna and a super kick to the face from Karina. Shout out Sammy for making the right choice. Red shot, returns fire with a discus forearm. Is that season 1's WrestleMania of my WWE Fed, and Rollins actually won that match. Huh. Knee strike. My God, I just realized what happened. Got one. It's two. Oh, Christ. Karina's got a chancla. Hold on. Oh, Anna breaks out of the grip, not trying to get hit in the head, and then takes a shovel to the back of the head. Dangopsky a WWE ID deal because of exit. He could actually. Honestly, Chris does have a lot of people in WWE that he knows, or people that have worked for WWE that he is like in contact with. So that could hook him up. I feel like he always had eyes on him because someone could just suggest him. He had a bunch of friends in WWE after all. Now more than ever. A back elbow causes Izzy to drop Anna, and now Rhea's capitalizing. Brainbuster on Karina. Wait a minute, Karina finds a way out of that. Not into submission for too long. It's pretty smart on Karina's part. Break it up instantly. Get the hell out of there. Not many people can break their way out of Last Serenade. Not many people survive long enough to find a way out. He's also got some AEW connections. That is true. Now Anna runs in and there's the absolution. Ah. Yeah, the Dark Order and Adam Cole. Yep. So honestly, Chris has a lot of people that he knows just in the wrestling world in general. Dizzy drive on Rhea. Izzy hooks the far leg. Count of two. No, but a kick out by Rhea. And now Anna's just... She beating everybody with some meat. I am not retracting those words. I know what I said. I also notice my model is being a little bit on the weird side. I have no regrets for what has left my mouth. I know exactly of what I speak. Spear! And immediately goes back to trying to hit Rhea. Yeah, all right, that's a vibe. I can get behind that. Spears one person the other side of the ring, goes back to their original target and just starts stomping. Does he have any New Japan connections? Not that I'm aware of. A lot of guys in New Japan aren't very like big in streaming. The only exception I can think of off the top of my head is Taichi. But he doesn't really... I can't imagine Chris and Taichi really working together. Karina Cortez hit with Riptide and eliminated first in this match. Anna drives Rhea's chest right into those knees. I think the Cortez family's not going to be very happy about that. I cannot imagine they're going to be very happy about that. Chair to the back of the head. Rhea catches one to the forehead, and now Isabella's just thrashing Rhea. How dare you say about my twin sisters play with me? Hey, okay, hold up. She's like a bro. Huh? Huh? Wait, huh? Pardon? Bradley and Izzy are twins. No. I know Bradley and Izzy are twins. It's just like, what does Bradley get up to on his weekends? He said just like her twin. Like, well, what does bro get? Oh, who the fuck threw a sandal? Is that Rhea? Somebody threw some shit. Shoulder breaker. Anna right now is, I think Anna in the most literal sense, is kind of getting jumped. I think everybody's just gunning for her now. Rear waist lock. Side Russian leg sweep. Into 4 right hands. And they're out of here. Hey, what's going on, Velvet? Isabella fighting Anna is really interesting, giving the faction alignments. True, actually. Considering Isabella Tigress is part of Heaven's Angels and Anna is... Ooh, okay, that was really close to the chair there. Look at the far leg. We got 1, we got 2, and a kick out. Tigress still in this. Spending his title and being a freelancer in other companies. Huh. Riptide on Anna Marie. Rhea putting her full weight into the pin. No, but Anna still manages to kick out. And a hockey stick finds her over the back of the head. Those are over, hooks the far leg. We got 1, 2, and a kick out. Discus forearm from Anna. Looks like she was trying to move to the corner, maybe start up the run up for Absolution. Try saying that 5 times fast. Ugh. A dragging Rhea to the center of the ring. Springs off the ropes. Springboard forearm off the ropes to Isabella. Went for a high angle roundhouse, but didn't take Rhea off her feet. BPW, ILW, ATW, MAW, CSW, IPWA. Wait a minute, hoist her up. And Daisy driver on Anna Marie. Look at the far leg. We got 1, 2, and Anna still kicks out. Petition to have all of Lexi's pins be counted in Spanish. Oh no. Got 2. And that's 3. Takes out Rhea with Timber. Now, interesting predicament we have here. 1/4 of the cult versus 1/4 of Heaven's Angels. The faction alignments tell the story that little bit more. Kick to the side of the head. Rain down right hands. Right back in the ring, calling elbow, air sweat. Sends us to the corner. Sharp kick to the ribs. Tree of Woe hangs her upside down. Just burying the sole of her foot to the jaw. Stomping on it. Wait a minute. Isabella fighting back now. Unloading the knees. High angle scissor kick. Takes her straight off her feet. Now hanging on the ropes. And try to go for a chop there. Looks like she missed it a little bit. Turns her around. Shot to the back. Hoists her up and drives her face down. Okay, delay some gym sound effect was funny. Count of 1. Got 2. And a kick out from Isabella Tigress. Shots to the spine, 2 of them. Tries to go for another one. Wait a minute, Izzy takes the stick out of her hands and just starts lighting her up with lefts and rights. Anna fights back with a right of her own. Now these two in a striking contest. European uppercut takes her down. Hook at a far leg. Count of 2. And another kick out from Tigress. She's going nowhere so far. Wisely gets the hell out of the ring. Already knew Absolution was in the future. But that guitar solo to the spine. That's a new adjustment. And please stay down, because if you don't, Isabella will do you like Jason Voorhees did the guy who tried to box him on the roof. I still can't get over that. I really still can't get over that. Jason really just gave him one uppercut and sent his shit straight into a trash can. Like, I ain't the top to call out shit. That was kind of okay, let me stop. That was a little... Oh, wait a minute. Last Saturday on the outside. I don't think falls count out here. Has to be in the ring. That's a great time. That's a all-time great horror kill, to be honest. Honestly, true. She just stomped her shit backwards. Jesus Christ. Now just grabbing her by the head, throwing her into the ring. Izzy holding her head and throttling about. Again, that stomp! Isabella refuses to stay down, keeps getting up. It is not gonna be good. Throws up and over the rope. Now Anna going to the outside. Now decides to get trails in and out of the ring. Tags her with the Slim Jim. Hold on, Isabella takes the meat out of her hands. I don't like the way she landed there. I don't like how she landed there. That is concerning. This Tigress buries a foot to the stomach and walks it through. Just right back up to her feet. Anna saw it coming. Tigress breaks out of it, starts using those pointed elbows. Starts unloading the knees. Stomp to the midsection, again walks it through. Oh! Anna tried to go for a knee strike, got caught with a spear midair. Now Timber brings her down. Now stomping at the ankle. Calling elbow again. Anna starts unloading. Right hand. Timber again. Hook at a front leg. We got 1. We got 2. And that's 3. That tracking is a little bit weird. Not really. GG's a hell of a match right there. Isabella Tigress. I'd imagine pinning a former D1 and women's world champion. Definitely gonna get you some momentum. Even though she didn't close the deal out in her inaugural D1 debut, she still had a hell of a match here.
this is third. Hold on, I'm trying to do something over here. A lot of sound happening. All right.
I'm really feeling it.
Interesting words getting traded from few talents by that one. All right. Me send out the betting. Reminder, you can bet some channel points on whatever outcome you believe might happen. Right now, Falcon made 200 off of that little bit. So you could definitely end up making yourself some too. Hold on. All right, bets are up for the next match. Men's tag team. Okay, what happened? Men's tag. Defect Zero and Zachary Anderson. Cult of Azrael takes on Legacy and Mason Miles. Mason almost went to the semifinals of the D1 tournament, made it all the way there on points, would end up losing 2 matches to Santos and Totutton, costing him his spot in the tournament and unfortunately eliminating him so close to the finish. But at this point, now the question is, how does he regroup? How does he go from here? I think out of these 4, Mason did get the farthest. Almost got through the entire tournament. Almost. Wasn't for Santos, and he would have gotten it, at least faced Josh in the semifinals. So get down to ringside.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 447 pounds, Absolution!
Cult of Azrael making their way down to the ring. Defect Zero on your left, Zachary Anderson on your right. One of which, a former world heavyweight champion. That would be Defect Zero. I need to check my notes on his title reign really quickly. Held the belt for 84 days. A lot of opinions from backstage. Going through the night. Is TTS not working? Oh, come on. Trying to do it myself. Falcon says boo.
And their opponents, first from London, England, weighing in at 270 pounds, the Superstar!
Lay boo. No, not boo, more like boo! That worked. Legacy. At one point, a previous DKW World Heavyweight Champion. 126 days to his reign. I'm clipping.
You what?
Pretty dominant champion in those 126 days. Started a new chapter in DKW's books. It would be until he dropped the belts and toes and toe Tutton. A whole different beast. Nah, I sync on that finger shot and the fireworks is crazy.
Jersey City, New Jersey, weighing in at 245 pounds, the King, Mason Miles!
Mason Miles, like I stated before, out of all four of these men, went the farthest in the D1 tournament. Almost made it to the semifinals if it was not for a chance encounter with Sentosa and Tutton. The first match, very quick, went into Tutton's favor, and it looked like it was going to be Tutton cashing in an easy shot to the semifinal. The second match between them, speaking of fireworks, here's Mason. I mean, hey, you got him on him. The second encounter between the two would be absolute back and forth mayhem. Neither man wishing to drop the match. Wouldn't be until the very end where Mason would be put down by Tutton after a series of kicks and a headshot that would knock him out. And okay, ref, cool. You just don't got working eyes then, because you didn't see that. Bro's staring off into space. The man just hit a low blow in front of you. What do you? All right. Anderson starting out with legacy already. Right hand from Anderson to Mason. Lex turns it around already, but an elbow ranks up immediately. Tries to go for a super kick. Again, gets caught off by Zachary. I said it before, I'm not ashamed to say it again. The ball rip is insane. Bro, I want to know what beef is going on backstage, because how you just enter a ring, the bell just rung, and you immediately try to crack a man's eggs. Like, there's a certain level of decorum you gotta carry into a fight. How you drop that frame one? Like, there has to be some, like, pre-established rule here that I'm not aware of. Irish Whip sends him to the corner. Now Legacy targeting that left leg, trying to slow down Anderson a little bit. I said it before, I'll say it again. When it comes to Anderson, if I had to call three men, I think, who could be the face of DKW, it'd be Bulldozer, Zachary Anderson, and I want to say, following those two, at this point, a split between Falcon and Defect Zero. If we're calling strictly off of wins and losses, that's one thing. In terms of how much they've done in DKW,
I'd want to say that would have to be the core three. It's what makes Anderson an interesting draw for the Cult of Azrael, because he doesn't truly lead the group. The group doesn't really have a leader. It's more of a conglomeration of, well, similar people, I think is the best way to put it. Mason finally gets tagged in, rolling Nope. Rolling straight into a German suplex. And Zero breaks up the bridge Mason had. Irish whip, no, gets reversed by Zero, sends Mason to the outside. Now he's in wrong territory, trips up Zero, but this is a 2-on-1. Zachary throws him right back in the ring. Zachary said, I'm gonna make it wearing you look up the definition of heel. It's just a group. It's just my picture with the start. It's a group of light-minded folk, yeah. They jump in. Bruh, they call themselves a cult. You thought there was running ones? They call themselves a cult. When have you ever seen a cult member throw hands by himself? Tags in Legacy, and now Legacy and Zero. Not often we see these two actually sharing a ring. A personality? I mean, they're similar personalities. Hey. Why not? Living in color. Springboard DDT spikes Mason on a ring apron. I didn't know side word for cult is bitch. What's funny is you can't talk shit when you walked into a fight knowing these people already believed in something crazy. One calls himself a devil in white, the other one willingly calls himself a defect. Do you think an insult gonna do shit? I don't think you calling them bitch is gonna have an effect, brother. You're just getting jumped. I didn't schedule myself. You didn't schedule yourself. I'm just saying. Crazy, like fighting a family Samoa. Okay, no, see that's a level of insanity. That's a level of insanity. A lack of a survival instinct, mind you. Darwinism at work. And now hooks him in. Drives him down high on that neck. Look at the far leg on Legacy. Mason in quickly to break that up. I'll take them all on. You are on something else. Legacy quickly picking out the leg. Now monkey flip sends him off to the corner. Lands him face first. Defect already cracked open, bleeding from the head. Legacy not taking his foot off the gas. That's the thing about him. Everywhere you go, one thing you can always assure yourself is that Legacy, he somehow, this man weaves together a combo with his offense. He's built like a fighting game character, damn it. Moves like one too. But elbow from Zero stops Legacy in his tracks, sends him back to the Colt's corner. Runs in and strikes with that knee. Now measuring, you can see the spot where he got cracked open, blood just dripping out. Leaps over and clinched him. Got one. That's two. And a kick out of two. Doomslayer, they ass is good luck. Big crossbody, no. Legacy sidesteps it. Stomps on that outer arm. One thing I will give these two, Very quick to tag in and out. It's a good part of being a tag team, or being able to work with somebody, being able to tag in and out, keeping your stamina pool open, not drying the well too much. He's had a good counter, now being backed up into the Colts corner himself. Kick to the outer knee. Now both of these two just drumming on the chest of Mason. Tries to go for a double stomp. Mason moves the hell out of the way. He saw those white and black sneakers, it's white and black boots, and he was not trying to get stomped by them. Back elbow for Mason, now trying to dance with the devil. Tries to spring off the ropes. Anderson very quick to employ that rear waist lock. Mason sends him over the top. He's doing his best to fight back. Springs off the ropes. Pele kick. Shot to midsection from Anderson. Calling elbow. Irish whip. Again, Mason backed up into Colt territory here. Tries to take him on the best he can, but as soon as he's backed into that corner, it's not a good kick out of two. I see a little bit late to the save there. It might have cost him. He didn't kick out. Kips right back up to his feet. Double axe handle. Catches him. Look at a far leg. We got one. A kick out at one. And now 0. Prodding at him. Trying to get him back up to his feet. Irish whip. No, gets countered by Mason. Bit of a mistiming there. Raises up the foot. Raises up both boots. Looks like he was trying to get him on the shoulders for the Death Valley. Again, the reverse sent right back into the corner. Every time Mason gets out of this corner, 0, I have to give it up to him and Zachary. They managed to force him back into the corner. They play to their strengths. They know if in that corner, it's their territory. And now the knee to the face busts them open. Bring him up over the rope. The rope drives the knee into the face. Blows him over. Look at a far leg. We got one. We got two. But Mason managed to shoot the shoulder up. Not sure how much more damage he could take like this, though. Now, defect stomping on that right arm. Mason, quick to get back up to his feet. Goes for a dive and connects! 0 not down for long, but Mason very quick. Now just raining down palm strikes. He's got a thin window of opportunity where he can push the pace, and he is pushing as far as he can. Tucks the head and lifts him up. Drives the knee right between the eyes. Count of 6 already. Rear waist lock. Again, trying to send him into the ring. The man get back in. Irish whip again back into the Colts corner. This is not good territory, and it looks like at this point the blood finding its way into his eyes. After the shot, got one. That's 2. Kick out of 2 still. But again, like I said, damage mounting up. Now Anderson tagged right back in. Irish whip, no, gets reversed. Wait a minute, caught the kick. Insecurity to the back of the head. Off the rope, slides in, German suplex. Oh, but Anderson trips him up on the way back in. Why is TTS acting up? Should work, right? Oh, there he goes.
Clapping hands, Mason,
now Mason finally gets to tag out to Legacy. Legacy been waiting the whole time. Devil trigger immediately. Got one! And Zero runs in to break it up immediately. Kick to the gut. Wraps both arms. Future shock DDT. Lexi had to watch from the sidelines for a long time during that match. Tries to go for a splash, but Anderson moves right out of the way. Now hooking the far leg, trying to capitalize a kick out of one. Stomp to the outer arm. And now Anderson lines up the super kick. Hoists him right back up to his feet. Irish whip, no, Legacy reverses it. Sends Anderson back into his own corner. Staying on him despite the fact that Zero is right there. Lexi laser focused. Lexi might not be the most fresh person in this match. He might not be, but compared to Mason after all the damage he took, he's the better on the team, but after that, I think things might got a little bit more equal. An avalanche Spanish fly. Now pulling him over and trying to work over the back and the body of Anderson. Trying to keep the damage even on both sides. Legacy pulls Anderson up to his feet. Irish whip sends him back into their corner. Find a little bit of home court advantage when it comes to splitting the ring up. As Legacy goes off the ropes, crossbody. Most decorated with multiple titles. That is true. Legacy heads up to the top. Swanton catches him standing. Hooking a far leg now. We got one. We got two. And a kick out from Anderson. Anderson, a swift kick to the head of Legacy. Now pulling things back in his court. Returning the favor that Legacy gave to him a little bit earlier. Legacy knows his partner is hurting badly. If nothing else, he was to create whatever little recovery time he can for Mason. That is true. Mason had to fight hard for that little bit of an opening. Compared to the two of them, I'd say Legacy definitely the more fresher of the two. Tried to go for a spinning heel kick. Missed it. Irish whip, no, gets reversed. Sends Defect into the neutral corner. Now hoists him up, I think. He did it once for Anderson. Why not once for Zero? Climbing up the top. Second avalanche Spanish fly. Now rolls through. Senton. Swift kick to the side of the head from Zero though. Mason tried to put his arm out. But now Legacy managing to fight back. Trying to rally some momentum from the crowd, from the audience. I love how we can hear music. I play the music just because I feel like between the game's sound and me being quiet, it feels a little bit too silent, if that makes sense. So I kind of have like a little streaming playlist I just let happen in the back. Mason tagged right back in. Stops Zero before he can make it over to his corner. Smart play. If Anderson came in off that hot tag, it would have been bad. And now over the back, hits a... Ain't no way DKW got an OST. What if it do? What are you gonna do? Oh, wild clothesline. Like, see, it's time. Hit the Rolling Thunder Poison Rada. Mason finding as much as he can. Had a little bit of a recovery window given by his partner. Count of 6 on the outside. Both men get back in the ring. Springboard. Pele kick connects. Official playlist of all the theme songs of all the wrestlers. That would take so long to proof and like make sure that none of it got copyrighted. Right hand. Ripcord hits them. It's the knee. Hook of the far leg. Got one. Got two. Almost three. Anderson looked like he bought his time a little bit. Poison Thunder rolling Rana. Yeah, that at one point Legacy went into a rolling Thunder. He rolled into something. We all thought it was gonna go somewhere else. The person he was rolling to turned around, and then it transitioned that rolling, what I can only assume flatliner, to be a rolling into a Poison Rana. So we just called it Rolling Thunder Poison Rana the whole time. It's a whole ass mouthful. It's a wild ass glitch, but it was hilarious. Flipped him out of the corner. I clipped that. I remember that. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Anderson rolling up Legacy. Kick it at one. His theme is not copyrighted. Double trigger again on Anderson. Zero running in to break up the pin. I thought Anderson was gonna stand there and watch Defect get pinned, honestly. And Jim Cornette would say that's some much show garbage bullshit. Yeah, that sounds like it came straight out of Cornette's mouth. German suplex from Miles to Anderson. Kick to the outer leg. Both men in the ring right now bleeding from their heads. But Mason not backing down from this. Not measuring it out. Grabs the arm, hooks the head. Death Valley driver recoils right into the pin. We got one. That's two and a kick out. Anything that comes out of Jim's mouth is garbage. I say a majority. Oh, wait a minute. Up and over. Because, like, as much as I don't like Jim, I gotta admit, at some points, he does make sense. As much as I don't like him, he's been in the business. He knows some stuff. But, I don't know much about Cornette, but when I heard he sounds like a moron, he definitely is. He definitely is. But as I say, a broken clock is right, what, 2 times a day? That's pretty much, I think, the way you can sum up Jim Cornette. Wait a minute. Oh! It's like both saw the other hit the DDT on the apron and said, fuck it, might as well. Both partners are out of the equation for this match right now, and oh no. Oh no. Dances with the devil, a death waltz right into damnation. Count of 2. No, but Mason shoots the shoulder up. Still not out of this yet, as Anderson, I think, just took Legacy out of the equation for even longer. Just focusing entirely on Legacy. This might be a mistake. It allows Mason to get back up to his feet, but Anderson again slides in and just takes his legs from underneath him. But Mason kicks Anderson right off him. A kick to the gut. Reels the arms. Hoists him up. And a star breaker. Hooks the far leg. We got 1, 2. No, and a kick out. Cornette still thinks wrestling should be like it was in 1988. And that is the major point that I keep disagreeing with him about. I don't listen to him. I'm going to be honest. It's rare that I ever actually listen to anything he makes. I just remember one time where he commented about Swerve Strickland. First thing I'm gonna say, future shock by Legacy. Hold on, hooking a far leg. He got 1, 2, and that's 3. GG.
Here are your winners.
But like I was saying, there was one time where he commented about Swerve Strickland in AEW. And I'm gonna be honest, I listened to it just because a friend tagged me in it and was just like, I think he made the worst choice when it came to a thumbnail.
Obviously so. I genuinely think he could have used some more brain cells on that one. So I listened to that little clip, and I disagree with like 90% of the shit he said. One thing that I did agree with him with is that Swerve becoming world champion and then the next night on Dynamite not having a promo, instead just going into a first defense with no build-up, it felt random. It didn't need to happen. You could have just let him revel in it a little bit and then set up the next challenger properly. That's the only thing I agreed. Everything else he said in that, what, 20-minute clip, absolute waste of time. I genuinely believe that he is not someone who should be listened to 90% of the time. But then there's that 10% where he says like true stuff, but I also feel like it's common sense in most heads. So it's like, It's like, I don't know what else to tell you, dog. True, yeah. But Tony can't book for shit, so it goes without saying. Yeah. Was it an open challenge type of event? No. Just announced, I think, on the day he was going to be defending his title in the main event. Or what? Was that even the main event? I don't remember. I don't think, was it the main event? Because I know it was against Kyle Fletcher. I don't remember if it was the main event. AEW is not good with storytelling. It was good with storytelling. There was a point where AEW was legitimately really good with storytelling. More recently, it's not that good with... more recently, it's struggling with engaging storytelling, I want to say, is the main thing. Because like it's telling stories, and there are stories on AEW that are actually good. But the thing is, they're with people that either wouldn't get most people watching, or they're storylines that aren't really the center point of the episode. So like the only way I can describe it is recently there was Danny Garcia and Jack Perry. Jack Perry, if you recognize the name, Crimea River, Real Glass, that's probably where you remember him. And Danny Garcia, homegrown talent, those two have been beefing for a bit. They had a lot of history in the past on TV. And the whole time they were basically telling this story about how Jack basically said fuck the fans after everything, and Danny was still embracing them. And at a certain point, those two were backstage. Garcia basically had this man Perry by the throat and threatening him, and he just dropped the one line of "they used to dance for me too." Instantly broke the whole moment. Garcia just threw him off to the side and started walking away, and you could see something in his eye was fucked from there. So I don't think it's the fact that AEW is bad with storytelling. It's just most of their storytelling is not that well done. They have interesting storylines, just most of it isn't fucking working or engaging. Like the whole like Orange Cassidy versus Moxley thing with him trying to take back AEW, it's like that. I don't think that needs to work. There's no consistency. There it is. Yeah. That's the best way to describe it. There's no real consistency with the storytelling. Sometimes it's great. Sometimes it just doesn't fucking work. Like, so it's very like hot potato-ish. That's one thing I can say about AEW after watching it. Because even now, I still watch AEW. I watch AEW, I keep up with WWE. That's just how I do it. But it's like, it's a lot of back and forth. I've heard claims that MJF fell off too. He's gotten, I don't want to say more stale. He's definitely still good in a ring, and he's still good when it comes to story, but there hasn't been anyone for him to really feed off of recently. So I feel like MJF has kind of stayed the same. It's just he hasn't had any like rivalries that would make you go, holy shit, he's him. It's like Superman without Doomsday or Darkseid. It's like, yeah, he hasn't really changed,
But at the same time, there's no one to really bring out that other side of him that makes you go, yeah, he's the GOAT. He's undeniable. He's just had less competition when it comes to that. I was trying to tell Surge that the two sporadically booked Julia Hart in the House of Black. Honestly, I'm really trying to figure out why Julia Hart just kind of popped back into existence. Like, no build-up or anything. It felt like a lot just kind of throwing her back into the mix, which is weird. Give me MJF, Samoa Joe on the mic. Literally, they had that little stint between them, but dog, come on, man. It was during like MJF and Adam Cole's whole like summer of like bros, and I don't hate it, but it definitely held MJF back from just being a monster on the microphone to Joe, a person who could actually take it and fire it back. It would have been amazing to see that. I will say the only time I watched Jim was when Jay Briscoe passed away, and seeing him cry and hear how emotional he was hearing about it got me. Yeah. Book a bit 1 week, then go 3 weeks nothing, then do something else and do nothing for 2 more weeks. Yeah, sounds like WWE in late 2010s. Yeah, it's kind of hitting that point. I'm hoping it can recover, but the thing is, a lot of the really good storytellers feel like they're either not there or don't have anyone else to bounce off of, if that makes sense. So you have people like, personally, I think Jack Perry could tell a really good story. He just doesn't have anyone to actually bounce that story off of. And his whole sacrifice thing only works with so many people on the roster. House of Black, they could work with a bunch of people, but there's no one to really like let them build up with. Swerve, we already know him. He's damn good. Swerve's already got his whole thing going with like the Hurt Syndicate, and they're actually putting it on really good. Like I'm loving that. I'm loving every time one of those guys are on camera. I love it. Like, I'll stand by that. Hurt Syndicate, best move AEW has made so recently. Like, MVP, Shelton Benjamin, Bobby Lashley, all on AEW. Shit, keep them together. Eventually, like Swerve Strickland in, hey, I'm here for the black excellence. You ain't gonna hear me complaining. You know what I mean? And like, the Death Riders are, the Death Riders are a thing. I don't really know how to feel about them. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really know how to feel about them as a whole. I don't feel like it was necessary to do it. But now it's like, I can see that they're trying to build up Mox and his team as like, they're trying to build them up as big villains. They just need someone. If you need Black Excellence, bring in Teddy King. Keep his ass at home. I don't want to hear nothing. Keep his ass at home. I don't want to hear that. Stop it. I'm gonna stop you right there. Hold on, I'm trying to do something here. Do that, and then yeah, it's just Mojo. So MJF sort of just has a gimmick where he's gotten stale and they aren't freshening it up. He has people to bounce off of. It's just not working the best right now. It feels like that's what it. How do I explain this? MJF has like, I want to say he has the Miz energy on him. He's someone that is consistently good. It's just the fact that with the people he's going up against, it's dragging him down. If that makes sense. It isn't that his gimmick has gotten stale. It's the fact of who he's doing it to has made whatever he's doing simmer down incredibly more. Like it's felt less impactful with him. I think at this point, him beefing with Adam Cole just doesn't, like, I'm gonna be honest, this rivalry lost traction a while ago. Like, I know the whole thing with like the brothers and he betrayed MJF, but it's like it's been so long since that it's lost its flair. Like, going right back into this like there was no time pass was the wrong move. Personally, it was just personally the wrong move to go for in my head.
So it's not that MJF has gotten stale. It's more or less the fact that the people he is up against, that whole storyline is just kind of like dead in water, but they want to finish it so badly. Instead of just moving on, I feel like you could have done, and then coming back to it eventually. They are trying to force it to be the immediate focus when, I'm gonna be honest, I just don't think it's working. I mean, Hurt Business versus Moxley's crew. That, I could see that happening eventually. It's gonna have to be a bit of build up though. Made no sense to bring Yuta in. He sort of stayed on Danielson's side. That helped OC fight Mox. Yeah, it really feels like a dumb idea, honestly. Like, it feels like you could have used this. You could have used the whole, like, Yuta and the Death Riders being on different, like, teams to further the idea of Yuta building himself up as a single star. It could have been an easy way of, like, okay, you have Yuta, who the fans already love. Fans already like Yuta. Then you had Moxley, Claudio, you had Pac, and you had Marina Shafir turn on Danielson. You could have easily had Yuta just been like the victim for a good bit of it, and then eventually get pulled out by somebody. Had him turn, do something to have him like build up to this a little bit. Instead, it just feels like Yuta's just, I don't even know what his thing is. Wait, is the Hurt Syndicate just the Hurt Business rebrand? Yeah, pretty much. Not even Wakanda for a day. Not Wakanda for no time. You bro, come on now. No. The only reason they have the Death Riders is because John Moxley wanted to be a team leader instead of a goon. I mean, he works better as a lead. Like, I'm gonna be honest, if I saw Moxley being like second fiddle to somebody else besides Danielson, actually rephrase that sentence. Who can you see Moxley realistically being like a second in line to in AEW overall? Like, who could you actually see that working with? Like, I don't think anyone would work with it. Her singing, yeah, pretty much. I don't know. Yeah. It's like, it makes sense that he'd be a leader of sorts. Like, he's one of the biggest names on the roster. Can't just second place him in a team. So instead of MJF elevating others, they're dragging him down out of the main event. That's what it feels like, yeah. It feels like that a little bit. That's the best way I can sum that up. Because genuinely, the whole MJF versus Adam Cole thing, I feel like they should have just skipped it or waited a bit. They could have just had Adam pull up, you know, have some matches, maybe bought it out until like the Continental Classic. Had Adam Cole try to participate in that to get his groove back. And then MJF comes out, attacks him, costs him a match in the Classic that causes him to be eliminated. Then from there, you could have had MJF be in the background like, yeah, okay, so let's talk about this, right? Let's talk about this, brochacho. Let's talk about how you backstabbed me and took my mask, then fucked me over. And because MJF is a natural piece of shit, you could have him be the heel and be correct. That could have added so much more. You could have had a legitimate storyline between those two that could have been easily rekindled instead of feeling dragged out and now brought up out of nowhere. Like, I don't know. Ospreay versus Okada for World's End final, calling it. If Ospreay and Okada go at it at World End for the final, I'm gonna flip my shit. Like, they won't need to be a story. The story's written on their fucking wrists. I'm up for that. I know someone outside of AEW that Mox would be second in line to, a certain chief. After everything that's happened, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think Mox would come back to. That's the wrong way to phrase it. I feel like if Mox did come back to WWE, the character shift he's had since then, I don't even think he would bother with Roman. I feel like you would hear the music, he'd walk out, kick him in the gut, hit him with a fucking paradigm shift, and then just walk out. Congratulations, motherfucker. You ain't text, you ain't call, you got hit with it, fuck off. I feel like that'd be his whole MO. I don't feel like he'd be willing. Right. I had stayed on the screen a little bit too long. I was going through chat and reading through everything. That's my bad. Let's quickly jump to the next match. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. I was reading through everything. My bad. Alright, why? Why you knocking? Wait, what you knocking for? I need to really quickly go over here. Eviction. See Mason. Next prediction, put up. Sweepaw goes one-on-one with Inferno. Gonna see how this goes out. Why does a pizza guy keep coming to my address? What's going on? Jesus fucking Christ, the Noki's gonna stare at this shit at me because it sounded like it was coming from my window. Yeah, I've been dealing with that a lot. I mean, I would think Mox or Dean would go. I'm only gonna warn you because you are my brother. Stay out of my way. Yeah, it's possible, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like Mox now has a way shorter fuse. And I live on the second floor. Okay, see, now I can see why this shit was scared out of you. What the fuck? If I heard a knock at my window on the second floor, I think I shit bricks.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making
Jesus.
Her way to the ring, representing Absolution from the edge of reality, Iron Korea Noah!
Inferno making her way to the ring. Last episode was an a tag effort with Anna Marie. Alright, pizza. Alright. So just set it down over there. Fucking hell. Dude, that was a failed effort.
I am your father.
Savior of souls, the queen of bows. Let's see him in chat. Ding dong! It's Sweetpaw. And Sweetpaw has had a interesting recent time. I will say that much. Women's D1 tournament, not exactly what Sweetpaw was looking for. Went through the tournament with 0 points gained. No points gained throughout the D1 tournament. Definitely not to her benefit. That's a chance to maybe snatch some momentum going in her direction. Try to get something going for herself here. One of these women not being able to get into the tournament, the other going 0-5. Oh no, but Irish whip sends Sweepaw off into the ref immediately, and now it's capsizing her. Rear waist lock and inverted power slam. Inferno. Last episode in the tag team match she had with showed that she was able to take a lot of damage. Showed that her main force of offense She move away from the left.
I'm gonna just take my headphones off. Y'all can let me know when I'm done. Y'all can let me know when y'all done. I needed to let my ears breathe anyways. Why did I leave that as free? Why did I leave that free? Like, I still heard that from outside of my microphones. Why did I leave that free? Why have I not, like, turned that off yet? October is over. Long over. Snapmare. Falls in with the neck breaker. We need a yeet one. I'll look into it. Now Inferno picking up Sweet Paw and just chucking her across the ring. Hoists her back up to her feet, calling elbow. Tucks her head in. And the shoulder breaker. Also, no offense, whenever you put your headphones back on, it looks like your model is high as hell. I think that's just genuinely just the eye tracking on this being a little bit weird. Cause like right now I'm looking ahead, but I also have like blue light glasses on. So I think it just legitimately has a problem like tracking where my eyes are due to the light I have reflecting at me to make my image more clear for the camera to follow. So it's like my eyes are constantly pointing up when in reality I'm looking straight ahead. That's the only downside of like wearing blue light glasses or just any glasses while having an active model. Feels like none of these are ever made for like people with glasses. It's kind of sad, but then again, it does need to track your eye movements, and it's hard to do that through a shining reflection. Jesus, the airtime. Just put glasses on your model. I mean, maybe. Probably. Wouldn't be a bad idea. All things considered, for realistic purposes. I mean, if I can find blue light glasses, sure. Because, like, I don't really wear glasses that often. Like, I don't have prescription. My vision isn't, like, impaired. It's just a fact of, like, I usually wear blue light glasses when I sit down by the computer a lot. Count of two. And a kick out. Inferno getting a bit frustrated there. I usually wear blue light glasses whenever I'm, like, just whenever I'm in front of like my computer at home. Okay, how many fingers am I holding? My brother in Christ, you are text on a screen. Ain't no way you're playing me like this. Look at a far leg on Inferno. We got one, we got two, and a kick out. You are text on a screen. Wait, hold on. There ain't no way I'm getting played like this. Ain't no way I'm getting played like this. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Sweet Paw. Moving a lot?
Real Toxic 431 says, Phantom, how do you feel about Jade in WWE compared to her time in AE?
I will say that even though Jade didn't have much in the line of story in AEW, I felt like I did kind of like her stuff in WWE a little bit more. Or not. Actually, let me think about it a little bit, because I do like her stuff in WWE. And it does feel like she's picking up really damn quick. Though, I'm still iffy about her being a babyface. Maybe that's probably just me. But Jade Cargill, I feel like works way better as a heel. And that's what I give her AEW run over her WWE run. her AEW run was like from day one, it was meant to make her feel like a threat. Like, even though when she first came in, it wasn't really the best of like opponents she had, she still went up against like big names back to back. And when the TBS Women's Championship pulled up and she had a streak going on, she did look like a beast. Count of 2 and a kick out. Sweet ball still in this. So I enjoyed the fact that she was a heel in that sense. Sweet ball leapfrog the spear that time, gets caught with a crossbody going the opposite direction. Sweet ball not playing it smart. Back elbow takes Inferno off her feet. There we go. Like, I don't know. I feel like genuinely her AEW run was more focused on her, and seeing her improve from match to match while defending that belt a bunch of times, honestly, it was fun. It was fun. I think Jade would have benefited from some time in NXT first. Yeah. Honestly. Yeah. Wait a minute. Like they're in submission trying to choke her out, but Inferno gets right out of there. Crossbody from Sweet Paw. I feel like she definitely could have benefited from some time on NXT. Jumping straight to the main roster was... it was questionable just from the start. I feel like she's a face because they want Bianca to go heel instead of Bianca versus Jade. That's the thing, because Bianca and Jade both work better as heels, which is like weird. Sweet Paw hits the Dragon's Claw. Hooks the far leg. We got 1, 2, and a kick out of 2. My voice shattered there. Okay. You see my fingers now? All right, hold on. This man sent me a fucking DM of him pointing out his finger. And it's 1 finger based off of what you just sent me. Also, why does it look like you're pointing at your... I love you, brother. Yeah, I love you too. Why does it just look like you're threatening your fucking, like, cupboard over there? You're just threatening your laundry bin for no reason. You're just pointing it out. Like, what'd it do? Why are you singling that motherfucker out? What'd he do? Hold your dirty clothes. It's his job. Leave that man alone. Sends him into the corner. Big back chop. He didn't clean my clothes right. Alright. Now, driving ahead of Sweep onto that exposed buckle. Inferno. Bit of a nasty side. You can see the paint at this point almost completely chipped off. Does not care. So we're up, alley-oop, bomb. Now going for the cover. We got 1. That's 2. Sweet Paw. Thrusts that shoulder upwards. Gets her to stutter back. A bit of mistiming on one end. Gets sidestepped. Personally, I kind of like that Jade skipped NXT because it helped send the message. You see her? Yeah, she's fucking important, so pay attention. That's fair. That's fair. At the same time, though... Oh, the ref distracted, trying to reassemble the turnbuckle. Pin was already set, now a kick out before 1. Inferno cursing herself. I don't know what's more funny, me sending you that or my health accuracy.
Arm drag, flipped her through. Fronto catch a sweep paw again. Irish whip sends her off to the ropes. Sidewalk slam. Now lateral press, using the ropes for added leverage. Count of 2, and that's 3. Use the ropes.
Here is your winner, Iron
to steal it. GG to both women, a hell of a match. Ref didn't notice the feet on the rope, so it worked towards Inferno's game.
Real Toxic 431 says hell yeah, Davis.
There had to be someone that clipped me just fucking just shouting that out as I faded out of voice. Alright. Inferno would end up winning the match there. Let's start a prediction of the next match. Tori Salazar goes 1-on-1 with Hinoka Ryoga. My right arm feels weird. I don't know why. Hold on. I still have it here, I'm pretty sure. Hold on.
Helldivers! Helldivers! Helldivers!
That man got snatched mid-recording. I'm not sure what took him, but it was quick and efficient. Whatever the hell crept up behind him snatched his soul out of his body. Alright, next up, Toria Salazar goes 1-on-1 with Hinoka Ryoga. Nah, bro, who got kidnapped into the void?
You're the chorus. What are you doing? Shit, I don't know, man. I was feeling it. Goddamn shit. You go ahead, talk to him, talk shit. You not doing that. You get it, y'all to the ass whooping, all included. You don't pay for no one. Let me show you what you're
That's there.
I ain't got the face. What you thought that she was talking to it? Nah, she ain't talking to it. Yeah, but she was talking to it. Say another word and I'ma show why she wanna mute it. Only ex I fuck with is the executed. Bitch, I finna say no shame, my move. Looking for the king, I'm rain, not you.
Nah, I got pulled under the bed by a clown from Scary Movie 2. Every time I think about that clown, I can't help but just feel bad. Bro was just over here being scary. Little did we know he was... I don't even think I can make a joke about that. Like, I'm gonna be honest, that clown just got violated. That's... Shit was right. That clown went through some shit. That's all I can really say about that. The clown went through some shit. That clown went through some shit. He best grabbed him and said, "I'm gonna show you a hell dive." Why is Victoria Salazar looking kind of fine though?
from Osaka, Japan.
I ain't gonna respond to that one. I ain't gonna respond to that one. I ain't gonna respond to that. That's all I'm gonna say. The sound is my reaction to traction. By the way, I probably gonna only have like one shot to ever play this, so fuck it. That is all. Anyway, so back to the match. Referee's the bell, and here we go. Just drops straight on our back by Victoria. Think about this matchup. This is just two powerhouses. One being more agile adjacent, the other focusing way more on strength. Kick out at one. What did I do? Hear me out. What's up? Chop sends her right into the corner. Bounce her off the turnbuckle. Right into a suplex. There's that knee to the side of the head. Phoenix splash off the... What in the world? Hey, if I'm dying, you dying with me. Ain't no choice. I'll look for it. I'll look for it. I'll look for that. One thing I will say, actually, because I know I made a channel for this stuff like this. I'm pretty sure I did, right? Yeah, stream suggestions. So just leave it there, because I don't currently have like my notebook on me. So just leave it there, and I can go check in on that and be reminded to add those. Because otherwise it's gonna slip my mind. Off the ropes. Hurricane Rana. So around, rear waist lock. Gets reversed. Now Anoka, using one of her own Irish whips, sends Victoria over to the ropes. Pops her up straight down on that knee. Super kick straight to the face. Hook up far leg. We got one. We got two. And a kick out. Favorite Pokemon? Lucario. And before you know it, I know the internet pretty much already fucked up Lucario. Like it did many others. I just like my martial arts wolf. I just like the idea of a wolf throwing hands and paws. Like, dude can... He's one of the best fighters. Like, he's cool. Then they gave him a Mega Evolution. Like, it's awesome. If I was allowed to take two Pokemon out of the Pokemon world and bring them into the real one, it'd be Riolu and it'd be Turtwig. I'm bringing those two with me. Those are my sons. Anyone has a problem with them, you have a problem with me. Square up, bitch. My eyes are not fucking working. Square up, bitch. Ooh. They were like suplex, I think, into a final cut, it looked like. I love Lucario because of his aura stuff. Yeah, he's cool. That and I just love Turtwig because it's a turtle. How can I hate a turtle? He's just a little guy. He's just a little guy.
little guy. You know, he walks into the room, he bites, he throws, leaves. Like, how can I hate that? Yeah, I just saw the clip of the clown and Rain. Yeah, that clown really got violated. Honestly, he didn't ask for it. Hey, I mean, he tried to kill him. Personally, I think they're a face worse than death. Whether or not you want to argue in morality, I'm gonna say the clown provoked it on the wrong guy. Yeah. I remember hearing that, like, there was apparently a new scary movie coming out, or they were gonna make like a new scary movie. I really don't. I'm curious to see if they're really gonna keep it to how the originals were, or if they're just gonna do whatever. Because they definitely cannot rehash a lot of those jokes. A lot of those jokes gotta be amended. Because I don't think you could pull the Ray and Clown joke anymore. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I really don't think that joke gonna fly in modern day. Back then, it was funny. Now it's like, I feel more like fighting psychic would have been far more fitting. Really? Clip is that? This the scary movie clip where the little clown puppet pulled Ray underneath the bed, and then Ray, well, he started being Ray, for lack of a better for lack of a better word. Lack of better words there. All I'm gonna say is go watch Scary Movie 2. I ain't gonna explain it. Minoka just popped off the ropes with a crazy lariat. Kick to the gut, tucks her head in, lifts her up for the Anoka bomb, but no! Toria not letting it happen, strike it at the head, try to kick her in the gut, but got caught. Bashed her back right into that exposed turnbuckle. Tried to go for a corkscrew kick to the back of the head, missed it. Looks like the agility of both these two being tested as well as the power. Tries to rock her with a punch, missed it. Tries to go for a high kick. Came up short. Now Noka's back in the driver's seat. Irish whip sends her off to the ropes. Drop down. Leapfrog. Kick to the gut. Two more. Honestly, I don't know. Tries to go for a drop kick to the legs, I think. Got caught with a stomp. Rocks her with the Superman punch. Hooks the forward leg. Cut two and a kick out. I think the only scary movie I've seen is 5, I think, or 4. I think that clown suit is in Scary Movie 2. The Black Swan. I think that's... Is that 5? I think that was... I'm thinking about the Haunted Family. I'm thinking about the Haunted House Family parody. I'm trying to like make that. I'm trying to like order them in my head, but I can't. Like all the scary movies just kind of blended together. Like I can't remember which one is from which. I just remember them all being Scary Movie. Also, my fucking my wife, who might be basic, but oh well, Cynthia. Ain't nobody gonna get on you. Anoka bomb! Laser flat for the cover, count of 2! No, but Victoria shoots the shoulder up. Anoka springs off the ropes, leg drop. That's just attacking the left leg. That does not help because my left leg is feeling weird now.
Here for the water. Toya runs in with a clothesline. Hoists her up, calling elbow. It's in the corner, elbow answers. Kick to the gut. Sends her off the ropes. Pop up. Hanoka bomb. Hooks the forward leg, trying to put this match away. Count of 2, and no, again, another kick out. My wife was hard because of age and all that. Honestly, that's fair. Count of 2, and 3 off the moonsault. GG.
Here is your winner.
Right for you that respect because I like Cynthia and I too love reading about mythology.
Honestly, Cynthia just got the flair on her. Like, how often is it that you actually meet a woman who could pull off a trench coat? I'm just saying. Like, how often do you really see that combo? But she rocks it. You gotta admire it. She makes it look good. That is the... Where the fuck was I going? Okay. I was going somewhere. Not sure where. Guess I was going to find out. Fucking demons pulling me to hell. I was off Cynthia. Is just casually one of the strongest people ever. Yeah. Alright. I am going to set up the next bit of the show, and some random clips are gonna be playing. Maybe Alessa, love color scheme. I can see it. I can see it. All right. Gonna edit some of these. That's technically he was the Money in the Bank holder, and he chose his moment. He never betrayed you. Wait, what? Wait, what? Big frog splash from the top, hooks the far leg again. Looking to move up to 4. Oh yeah, I forgot I had a PNG somewhere around here. I forgot I had PNG around here. Time for that match. How long did that go? Come on, Seth. Come on, Seth.
Melissa Ewing.
Wait. Wait. Why did he? Wait. Why did he? He didn't go through it. Seth, what the hell? Hold on. That's not how this is supposed to go, sir. Hold on.
Please play that. Alright.
Uber's here.
Bro, to be honest, I'm stuck in a loading screen.
Oh, that's crazy. I'm looking at you right now, like outside.
Just stuck in a black screen.
Okay. I'm gonna kill you and see if that helps.
Did clip this. Nothing really happens in this one.
Oh yeah.
Damn, why do I keep leaning back like I'm fucking dying? I turned to my left.
Favorite Phantom clip. I still despise you for throwing that thought in my head. I did not need to think about Gunther full force chopping someone in the nuts. That should be a war crime. Velvet.
Phantom's victory music. Say, come on, you want to do this?